Hey guys, it's WillBits. The new update for Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery is out. It will have been out for a little while by the time I post this, because I'm not going straight out with it. Like I said in the previous video, we did a vote, and by a vast majority, a lot of people really liked option 2 with selective editing, so I'm going to try to play through and just show off what things are new, what things are different, as I try to just really quickly go through the year 1 again. Welcome back! Oh, we're so excited to share the newest version of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery with you with new quests and features like dueling! Yeah! I'm guessing that the things that were just dialogue options earlier are now going to be a little bit more involved. This is still a beta test, so all quest progress has been reset. From what I gather, there is a chance this may not be the last time they do that, but they're going to give us a little boost to get a head start on the new content. Swish. We're gonna try to recreate bits as best we can. Oh, and immediately we have a little avatar of ourselves up in the corner. That's a little new. Hi, I'm Rowan. Remember me? It's gonna be totally different this time. It's the same. It's the same. Yep, they've changed the way the quest log UI looks. Oh, and we've got this whole thing. That's all pretty new. But these mechanics are all kind of the same. They've changed the UI in some ways that are actually pretty nice. So you can tell when you're completing the thing now, it's not just a countdown of a big number. We've got a big loading bar, so that's pretty good. Means that people who watch the first one are going to go back and be like, wow, the graphics are all totally different. My name is Michael Jackson. Why is that the default? Did it just pull that up randomly? We must canonically preserve the bits situation. Good. Alright, chapter 1 complete. This little bar is kinda nice. It's a nice touch. We need like a cutscene where we're like riding a train and there's like mysteries on the train, and it's fine, we're just here. And we will remain in Hufflepuff. It's kind of interesting going through this when you know some of the things that they're going to do. Can I, what point do I come off the rails so I can start doing classes? Because I immediately want to grind up skills so that I can start passing all the different things. I think it looks better. I think they've tightened up the graphics a little bit. I can't believe they let you in here even after your mental brother got expelled and ruined Hufflepuff's reputation. Oh, what? We're getting a lot more gossip from the random peanut gallery that don't even get names. We'll be an outstanding Hufflepuff. I'm assuming you aren't, since you spend your time bullying first years. Ooh, whatever. I'll be keeping an eye on both of you. Sorry, I know you asked me to follow your lead back in Diagon Alley, but I can't let anyone talk to my friend like that. Thanks, Rowan. Something tells me that won't be the last time someone brings up my brother. We're gonna be talking about it forever. Like this surfer bro who's just like, Ja. Alright, studying. Ja, okay. Can you believe it? Herbology of Brush or Sprout, Transfiguration, Professor McGonagall. What are you most looking forward to? Finding my brother. So the question is, Charms class. No, I just attended Charms class. We do not yet have the free reign to grind up skills yet. We have to just endure. Very quickly, we're gonna get our Lumos. The stars are a little... This new UI is tripping me out. I think there's still room for some improvements, but they have definitely been working hard on this UI. Getting those Huffle points. Also kind of surreal to realize it's Ben sitting next to me and we don't know who he is yet. Oh, this exchange. Say, I'm the most powerful witch at Hogwarts. Say it? La da 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 da. This is all the same. You're about to make a choice. The choices you make define who you are and impact the story of your life at Hogwarts. Good to have a warning. Oh, Marula will remember that. I'm nothing like you. We will distract her. attributes that define your personality: courage, empathy, and knowledge. Some choices can increase your level in one of the attributes. So we would have gained courage if we stood up to her. We are going to reason with her to level up our knowledge. Yeah, I don't like just the book icon as much. I liked it better when it was blue, just because I like that double reinforcement of a different color, a different shape. Just the shape, I think, is easy to mix up. But that's alright. Still time to fix these things.
Bits, I knew you would be trouble.
Professor Snape! Who is bullying my friend, Professor?
Get the potions, class.
It is cool that, like, we get our stats just immediately displayed up here. Some nice touches. Some things I think could be reeled back a little bit, but you know, getting it together.
You should have never been allowed inside of my classroom, Bits. You're somehow even worse than your brother.
With the courage answer, we could have again been like, it's your fault, Snape. But Snape doesn't do well with that. I'm sorry is alright, but we're smart enough to know that she sabotaged me. Oh, they immediately took the points away. I think Marilla Snipe did something to my cauldron.
Take responsibility for your incompetence, Bits.
I would, but Marilla threatened me and my friend. She said she would do something to make sure I failed in potions. She's threatened by me because she thinks I might be a more powerful wizard.
Is this true, Miss Snipe?
Absolutely not, Professor. Bits is clearly as mad as his brother. You made the right choice by telling him about Marilla. I'm sure you would have lost more house points if you didn't. Ah, thank you, Rowan, for helping me know that I still did the right thing. It's only going to get worse, Bits. Hey, but we're cranking through this year. After your encounter with the belligerent Slytherin, Marilla Sneyd, you must seek out a way to recover the house points you lost. These refreshers might be nice, especially if you're going to be playing the game wrong thing. Jane! Feel like I just got done dealing with you, Jane, and you're on my butt again. Prefect's orders! You're WillBits, right? Yes. Why do you know that? Hello, I'm Ben. Let me introduce myself. And, we are friends. Thank you. Thank you for being courageous when I was not. You already lost Hufflepuff 10 house points. We're in 4th place now. Just give it time. Give it time, Jane. I get a lot of points. Alright? This is mostly the same. But it's down here now. Right? It's right. Oh, it's behind me. It's just behind me over here now. Whoa! Whoa! I'm sorry, but who are you, and why are you talking to me about house points, and why do you smell so bad? Or is that just my perception of you? I'm your prefect, Jane. I'm here to nag at you over story points that don't matter because you're going to already make them up in other ways. And we get the trap. I guess maybe it would be worse if I didn't have if I said no. But if you didn't have enough empathy, man, give me the classes. I want to start grinding my skills up. But first, we have to get through this thing. 10 clicks. That's way grindier than I remember. I kind of wonder if they didn't make some of the numbers higher, but like give you more energy for doing them so that it feels like you got to do more things. Which from a design perspective, I like. Like giving you more but making you do more, that's good because you get to actively play the game. It's not as fun to just sit around for 3 hours and watch your stuff slowly tick back up. Easy enough. What's going on, Oi Tigrid? Just as anime as ever. Let's tell my classmates. Alright. Jane tells me to put on some new clothes. I don't know if there are any new outfits. Oh, look at this. Whoa, that's premium. And it's certainly something. Okay, alright. I like that we see some new things here. Oh, I can't even look at them. We've got some vests. There's a different jacket that's got kind of a nice lapel. I think that looks pretty classy. We've got our Bart Simpson shirt. We've got the same shorts as before, although now there's some with like swashbuckling boots. Oh, and our Cosby pants. Alright, we're getting a little more 80s. I can dig it. I can dig that. Okay, sure. There are some different robes that I can't look at yet, but that's nice that they're there. We have way more watches and way more gold and glasses. There still aren't any hats, but I'm still gonna have to level up quite a bit before I can even actually preview a lot of them. And these are all premium, so I could waste all my. I'm like, that's not bad. They're still not sunglasses, but we can be part of like the Electric Sunshine Company, like. Yeah, not yet. Yeah, maybe at some point. It's kind of. I like where we're going. I want to see more options, but I like where we're going with this. And I'm sorry that we're back in the Bart Simpson clothes, the red T-shirt for a while. That's okay. And gobstones doesn't cost energy, so I think it's gonna work mostly the same. We can just jump right in. Yep, missed the colors. But this game's exactly the same. Maxing it out. Okay, that's all the same. Oh, Marula's here.
Isn't this precious? Hello, Bits. You are unfortunately looking well after wrestling with the devil's snare.
She threatens me. We get our first mention of the vaults. Let's expose her secrets right now. We didn't do it before. They're wondering if you work for the Dark Lord too. I don't know why you'd ever bring up he who must not be named, given your family's history. So I guess you just know.
You don't know anything about me.
Thanks to Rowan's research, I know your parents are locked up in Azkaban for being loyal to he who must not be named in the Wizarding War. I finally understand why you're always so angry.
Why don't you just drop out of Hogwarts? Save Hufflepuff and your little friends here the embarrassment of being associated with you.
You're just afraid that I'll be better than you. Oh, I'm not brave enough to walk away. But I couldn't have earned that unless I did other stuff. Let's cast a spell. Lumos! I did something to get courage last time. Oh, I'm actually doing it. I will attack you with the light! Pathetic. Spindo. I guess technically I cast the first spell.
Learn a few more spells, Bits. Maybe next time you'll put up a fight.
Oh, well, it's never gonna leave us alone. Not unless I learn more spells and find someone who can teach me how to duel. Well, why is Jane up here? Hey, Jane, I don't need your judging eyes up here, Jane. That's not me. No, get away, Jane. She's just like, Bugs in the UI. I know that's because she's given me a new quest, but that was really funny. We need to talk about your recent confrontation with the ruler Snide that I already know about because I'm snooping on everything you do. Now we can get some courage and we can finally start some stat grinding.
All right, wimps, let's teach you some courage.
Jane, don't make fun of us.
No, it's fine. We need some points. So I'm gonna teach you how to grind so you can just grind off camera.
Thanks, Jane.
Yeah.
Alright. We found the book, the dueling spell, then we have a hallucination that we still don't get to see. I don't know if there's a cutscene coming here or if we're just never gonna actually get to see it. So I've been just trying to crank through as much as I can. You may notice I'm already up to like 5 in all of my stats. The game has been almost completely identical so far, apart from the UI. I'm in my preparation to duel, and dueling is where I think it's going to get interesting, but I also wanted to make sure that I had the stats to pass some of the checks that I missed the first time that I went through, so I took a little time to kind of grind it casually. But we're going to brew the Wiggenweld potion. Got all the potions. Yeah, I already did all the stuff with Ben. I did all the side quests. I did those first this time because it was like they shuffled the order of a couple of things around very trivially. But the beginning of the game did not really change much. Your potion looks perfect.
It appears to be passable. Miss Knight's concoction, however, is flawless.
Thank you, Professor Snape. I could mock her, which previously required points, I think. But I can actually appease now. So, what can I do to get better at potions, Professor?
Can you suddenly become someone who isn't entirely incompetent? Bits? That would be an excellent start.
No, but I'm hoping to become a little bit better by emulating your mastery, Professor Snape. Oh, the sucking up! I love it, though. I'll never match your skill and knowledge, but I'm hoping to at least become a middling student by copying a true potions master like you. Too thick! Too thick! He's gonna see through it!
I appreciate your determination in spite of being a hopeless failure, Bits.
Snape, are we gonna be friends?
10 points to Hufflepuff.
It worked!
Professor Snape recognizes perfection when he sees it, and everyone recognizes that you're an embarrassment, Bits.
I'm sorry, Will. Snape and Ruler really do have it out for you. I don't know. I mean, Snape was being a little mean, but I wiggled my way through that. I just hope my potion works when I duel Marula. Something I probably shouldn't have said out loud in his class. It's so funny that Jane's like, we're gonna help you duel. Like, knowing how, like, down she is at the end of the game to have gone back and see that at this point, she's, like, in your corner, like she's your fight coach. Like, I'm gonna teach you how to kick some butt. Oh, but this is the tutorial. Oh, this is entirely new. Jane is, like, literally gonna show me the ropes. Ooh, Jane!
You're finally back. Did you learn a dueling spell?
I learned Rectus Impera and Expelliarmus, which I keep waiting for someone to accidentally cast one of these when they're just casually talking about the spell.
The tickling charm and the disarming charm. I'm impressed. The best way to teach you both how to duel is to have you duel each other.
I don't want to hurt Rowan, and I don't want Rowan to hurt me. That's actually also important. I don't want to get hurt.
I don't want either of you to get hurt, but that's part of learning how to duel. Now, let's get started.
Okay, we have a new thing. We get a little duel tutorial before we have to do it against Marula. Is it going to require... Okay, this is, I think, going to be similar to the rock, paper, scissors conversation mechanic. But let's try out dueling. Oh, okay. Choose your stance. So, it's very much rock, paper, scissors. Aggressive, sneaky, defensive. So you have to try to guess what they're going to do with a little Rochambeau. All right. Rowan will never expect me to be aggressive. I haven't learned Flipendo yet. Distract. Whoop. That beat him because he did a sneaky spell. Okay, all right. Let's do something sneaky now. Oh, it's a draw because we both did that. Oh, it matters every turn. Okay. Let's do aggressive. See if he's... Okay, it's a draw. This is funny. Oh, he won. So the rock, paper, scissors just determines whether or not you get to go. Yikes. My move. Okay. Let's do Expelliarmus. So our stats are definitely going to matter in this. Oh, and that kicked his butt. He's stunned and he took a ton of damage. And if he disarmed the set, that's funny that he had to walk over and get the thing back. Oh, okay. Okay, but he didn't get to move because he was stunned. My move, okay. Throw object. We're gonna Recto Semper him, though. We need some sound effects in here. Oh, wow. Double turn stun. All right. So he still gets to cast. So if you get a double draw while they're stunned, it actually still doesn't count. So figuring out the order that the AI chooses these things, which I am not doing well at. He's just healing himself up. Glob, 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 glob. Mmm. Potions. All right, I want to do damage to him, so I'm just going to throw a rock at his head. All right. Let's just throw a rock at his head and get this over with. That's surprisingly difficult. That took a long time. But I got it. Defeated Rowan. I bet that Marula's going to be a lot harder now. Are you alright, Rowan? I'll be fine, Will. I'll happily trade a few bruises for learning how to duel. Although, I don't know if you should have been throwing rocks at my head. Why did we spend all that time learning spells when you just knocked me unconscious with rocks?
Well done. Now you'll both be able to defend yourself and properly represent Hufflepuff.
We're best known for, gardening. That involves moving rocks sometimes. And if I keep training, I'll be able to put an end to Marula's bullying.
Practicing your dueling bits. Good luck. The next time we meet, I'll be ready.
Ooh. So now the duel can begin in earnest 8 hours from now. That's the new mechanic. That's the biggest thing I think that they've added this episode is that, just like the conversation, there is this duel going on. I think some of those are going to be pretty hard, actually. All right, Marula. Let's see how different is your dueler. Oh, what's going on, Rowan? Marula's threatening Ben Copper. He keeps trying to walk away, but she won't let him.
You're an embarrassment to everyone in our year. Just leave me alone. Disgusting mudbloods like you shouldn't even be allowed in Hogwarts. Leave the magic to real witches and wizards.
So stop Marula is again an option, but I once again promised not to be the first one to go, and I'm gonna try to distract her first. It'll be okay, Marula.
What are you talking about?
I'm sure your parents will eventually be released from Azkaban. Either way, just because they chose evil doesn't mean you have to be evil too.
I told you never to mention my family again. You never learn, do you, Bits? Why don't you be like your mad brother and go missing?
You're the person everyone wishes would just go away. Make me Bits. It's interesting that you actually can't strike first unless you have skill points, because refusing to fight isn't attached to anything. I could just click on it, and I'm still doing it. I don't have to duel you, Marula.
Too bad, Flipindo.
Take that, everybody else. So that all played out almost exactly the same. Actually, I think it was exactly the same. They didn't really change any of it. Other than the fact that I still got the option to go first or not, and I'm still not, but also we can duel. Oh, her stats are low. 322. Oh, man. Oh, wait, before we do this, I have a ton of cash, and I could go back to this outfit, but I'm actually going to put on this because it's no longer premium. So I'm just going to put it on. Feels a little more comfortable. Okay, now we're in our dueling outfit. Our comfortable sweater vest and other sweater on top of that other sweater. She'll never see that coming. All right, I'm going to guess that she's going to be aggressive. I was wrong. Okay, I guess stats do help a little bit because that did not actually hit very hard. My move. We're just going to deal a damage at every opportunity, so it feels very not wizardy to just be throwing rocks at everybody's head. But I like it. I just want it done. Look over there, Marula. Huh? They don't seem to be very convinced, but it's still stunned for a turn. Oh, yeah. Let's Expelliarmus. Need more damaging spells. I know we're not really supposed to be damaging our... Oh, yeah, that'll work. High knowledge bonus helps a lot there. And she's stunned even more. I don't know if there's a trick to figuring out what thing they're going to do first. Because that's probably the biggest thing that thwarts me, is that it's really hard... Is she gonna... don't stun me. What? That was kind of adorable. Where she's just like... And that successfully stunned me. It was a draw anyway. Expelliarmus seems pretty handy here. In that it does both damage quite a bit and stun. Oh, I think we got you. Marula. Well, this was a real proper duel. Not just a, oh, I cast Expelliarmus and you didn't think I was going to be able to. But, like, you got proper stomped. Victory! Defeat Marula. I still do this. Expelliarmus! Oh, what a convenient moment to level up. Expelliarmus! And this is, I think, going to play just like the other one.
How'd you learn that spell already? No fair.
Wow, that was amazing, Will.
You can't be better than me. No one can be better than me.
I beat you, Marula. Now apologize to Ben Copper and promise to stop bullying everyone. I want to know if the game's going to actually remember that I didn't go first this time.
I will never apologize to you losers and mudbloods. I'm Ruler Snide, better than Snape, better than Flitwick, better than all the teachers, and they never stand behind me, and I make fun of them, and it's never bad.
Ahem.
Who could have seen this coming?
I suspect this is your fault. Bits, are you aware?
Yes, Professor.
Did you cast the first spell in this duel, Mr. Bits?
No, I didn't. Please don't be mad at me now and also later.
Miss Snide cast the first spell.
And I wonder where he learned this arming charm.
He seemed to say. Oh!
Hello, Bits.
Hi, Penny. And this is the same. Although I think this time I'm gonna maybe get a little bit better friends with Penny just because we've seen Ben's story. And Penny's might be interesting. We'll see. I actually think I'd like to try to befriend Marula as well. But she is pretty good with potions.
Now that Mr. Bits is here, I can discuss your punishment, which is none, unfortunately.
Aha, I protected my friends. I think that didn't have a gate before. We lose our points regardless, I think.
What is it, Mr. Filch?
I just need them volts.
Don't listen to Volts.
Oh, I'm up to see what Snape is up to. Are you coming or not? Right away, Marula. Best friend Marula Snide.
Get out of here. Shh, you told me to come, so I came. Who's Snape talking to? You're such an idiot, that's the caretaker, Mr. Filch. He wanders the corridors trying to catch students breaking school rules.
Are they talking about the vaults? That's still a thing, right?
Who else knows about this?
This is all the same. Nice they have these checks now that I don't think they had before. But they also seem a bit low considering how much stuff I've already been through. I wonder if they've just lowered the goals in general, actually, just so that we have to grind a little bit less. I'd be fine with that. Having things that were 13 and 15 was a bit high before. Alright, let's figure out the bit situation. Man, yeah, the recommended attributes are only 1 for this. Even though it was 3 to even get in the door. So I think they've just cranked it down for us, trying to get us through. Yeah, I'm halfway done on the first question. As we eat our magic sandwiches. Oh, Rowan. I'm so glad you're so easy to impress. Having fun? Bring him down. No, we're just gonna be finished in 2 turns. They just really wanted to make sure you hard pass this. I think you could pick the wrong ones the whole way through there at that skill level and still have no problem with this conversation. But I guess that makes sense. Your best friend's not going to have a lot of conversation resistance. But I like the idea of Rowan being like, I'm feeling really good. Yeah, well, you suck. Well, sometimes I do. You're right. And then just, it works out fine. It's time to find out what all this talk of ice and vaults is about. Meet me in the upstairs corridor. Oh, Rowan, you know just the level of romance that I need. Just say the word vaults. Come and knock on our door. This puzzle's waiting for you. Alright. Now comes the part of the game where we lay low and grind, although I'm kind of hoping that I'll be able to just kind of keep kicking through, because I've enjoyed how much lower the requirements have felt. I think there's some good tuning that has happened. A lock, a door, Filch and Mrs. Norris, a mystery. A man, a plan, a canal, Panama. It's going to take some work to get back all the house points you lost. Come find me in the common room. Excuse me, I'm in second place. Gryffindor is barely ahead of us. And again, this leaderboard is redonkulous. Although it seems to have my old outfit saved, which is just preposterous. I'll get more points. Because I will. I'll find a way to get our house points back.
You'd better. Everyone in Hufflepuff is suffering for your poor decisions.
Melodramatic, I think. At best. Yeah. Okay, you can immediately do these. You don't have to wait for the long timer stuff. There's also talking to Ben that you can just do straight away. This feels faster. This feels more like what I expected the first time through, and I think that if you do play it just straight through, you're not going to run into nearly as many bumps as you did, or as I did in my initial beta playthrough. So, cool. Let's do some grinding off camera. All right, it's time to pick who's going to help us actually get through the door. I think we'll need a third person to pull this off. Who do you want to bring? Oh! So now we have to choose, because in the previous version, Marula was actually an option, but she's not even listed here anymore. I kind of wish that I had pressed that just to see what they did. I kind of get the feeling that they would have just but thou musted us into not actually picking Marula, but I kind of think it would have been funny to see Rowan go like, Marula? Are you kidding? Or, even to go to Marula and have her be like,
Bits, are you kidding? Are you joking me? Not in a million years would I help you do something like that. Humph.
So, okay, fine. We don't get to... that's how I imagine it goes. Choose your individual headcanon for how that interaction goes. We're picking Penny. Because we want to see things a little bit differently this time through. I know she offered to help you, but this is asking a lot, Will. You don't know her at all. That's true. It's a good point, Rowan. Shut up. I know, but I really think she could help. Knowing the gossip around Hogwarts could help keep us out of trouble, and her potion skills could help with whatever is inside the door. Good luck, Will. Just let me know when you're ready to execute the plan. First thing we've got to do, we have to learn a lot of new things, and then recruit the person. So, more grind. Alright, we've got all of our training done. I'm going to try just pushing forward with lower skill stats since things seem to be balanced a lot more reasonably at this point. And Penny here.
So, I can't wait to hear what you and Rowan wanted help with. Are we going to break rules? I'm in the Great Hall.
Yeah, Penny. Let's do crimes. It's time for crimes. Let's discuss our crimes in the busiest, most crowded room in all of Hogwarts. Thanks for meeting me, Penny.
Of course, Will. Word around school is you need my help.
You really do know all the gossip.
The only thing I don't know is, why me?
You're great at potions. You know all the gossip. Or, I have to move myself, but since I have 6 empathy over here, I can say, you're my friend. Which is, probably not true, but Rowan already agreed to help. I don't have many friends, and the ones I do have are kind of notorious cowards, and have failed me once in the future past before.
Well, now you have at least 2 friends, Will.
I'm your friend, and I'm a Hufflepuff, so I obviously want to help.
I just can't commit until I know exactly what you're planning. Who are we going to kill?
I'll tell you everything, Penny. You'll just have to promise not to tell anyone else. I won't, but you have to make me as confident about this plan as you are.
All right, Penny, let's eat some sandwiches. We're up to needing 5 points, so I might run into some problems here.
I'm just not sure about this plan, Will.
Don't worry, Penny. I'll explain everything over impossible sandwiches. I love that that's just what, like, the first time we did this, they were like, marbles. And then, we've abandoned marbles entirely, and the marble game is now just the sandwich game. Getting pretty good at this. Hopefully there's somebody somewhere working on a wiki page with all the possible responses, but I don't know that exists yet.
Thanks, Will. I know this plan is going to work. The sandwich has filled my belly and my confidence.
That's what they're there for. They're magic sandwiches. This is a really ill-advised plan, Will. What happened to the confidence? Okay, I mean, I did advise it, so it probably is Will-advised.
I know, but it might be my only chance to find out what happened to my brother. It's really dangerous, too.
I know.
I love it.
You do?
Everyone invites me to parties, but no one ever asks me to join them on death-defying adventures. I better start brewing some particularly powerful potions.
Oh ho ho ho! Moving on to the final chapter, The Room.
Rowan has something to tell you. I think that's the Hufflepuff quest.
Yeah, this is just the Hufflepuff common room stuff. But I'm much more interested in the, lock the door. Where you think you're going? This is all the same. It's still Jacob Bits, though. And, oh no, they changed it. It was William Bits last time, so it's fixed. It's consistently Jacob Bits. Okay.
Let's trick him, which we still have just enough to do. I actually think grinding might be a little good. If that costs 7, it still has jumped up quite a bit. And it might be a good idea to push everything to 8, at least.
Alright, we've waited long enough on this. Get the corridor. Okay, now it's Penny and not the boys, but
this is so exciting! I've been wondering when I would get to go on my first real Hogwarts adventure.
Mrs. Norris, is everybody ready?
I brought every potion I could imagine being helpful in this situation.
Oh, Hufflepuff squad! I spent all night studying maps of this section of the castle and going over the plan, Will. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I tricked Filch into staying in his office, but we should still hurry. Snape might return at any minute. Penny will keep watch to make sure no one's coming. Rowan will give the sleeping draft to Miss Norris while I use Alohomora to unlock the door. Check, check, check. Penny, you're going to be better than Ben, right? Because Ben was not good at checking the stuff. Yeah. Dump it on the ground. Cats love drinking purple stuff off the ground. That's what cats are known for. It's a cat stereotype. Purple stuff on the ground, cats will be around. That's a rhyme that's true. And used often. I imagined myself doing all sorts of things at Hogwarts, but never that. And this is gonna go exactly the same. Penny, your strategies are exactly as bad as Ben. You're just gonna, like, stare. You're just time to keep watch. I'm gonna stand here and just put my nose into the door. I don't see anybody coming from the cracks in the middle of the door. Thanks, Penny. Thanks.
Flipindo!
Oh, Penny. I thought it would be different this time. It wasn't.
Only an idiot like you would invite a Hufflepuff to keep watch, Bits. I was wondering how to unlock the door and get past that nasty cat. All I had to do was follow you and wait for you to do it for me.
A cursed vault could be inside. But we know how this goes. We're gonna help her again. I know it sounds mad, but we have to help her. Get the stuff.
The ice stuck me to the floor.
Ha 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 ha. It's funny because you're dying. There's a red outline around these now, just in case you didn't know what you were supposed to be doing. That's a nice UI change. Because the blue doesn't really work very well in a room where everything is blue. Broke your legs. Don't worry about me. I can grow new legs with magic. I read a book about fixing legs. And now I have 8. I have 8 legs. I'm an octopus. Rowan, don't ever do that again. Oh, Penny. You might have had the most popular legs in school at one point. But now everyone can sign your casts. Look at that. Only 6 points. It was 13 the first time I went through this. They are... I don't know if this is just the merciful beta and if they're going to tune it back up, or if this is now just easy mode, but the grinding has subsided so much in this playthrough. This is going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt me. Oh! Hurts. Donut. I did it this time. I didn't bring any donuts. You don't give her a donut, it's a metaphor. Oh! We break the door, and then Penny won't need a pep talk. She's gonna be brave enough to break the door on her own. Door's still stuck. What do we do, Will? The ice is spreading fast.
I have an idea.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna see if I really know how to brew a strengthening solution.
You gonna pour that on the door? And strengthen it? Or Penny? Penny. Ooh, I'm getting bloated. You wouldn't like me when I'm bloated. Did it work? We're about to find out. Ooh, oh, hulking out! I wish there'd been some sound effects for that. You did it, Penny. Yeah, wow, good job. Let's get out of here. Secret codes.
We did it. I should have known better than to follow you idiots. I'll find the real cursed vaults by myself.
That wasn't a cursed vault, was it? Doesn't seem like it. All right, Jane. You can chew me out. I'm gonna be more honest with her this time. I feel bad about how much attitude I gave her last time.
I warned you the word travels fast at Hogwarts, Will. Is it true you entered the Forbidden Corridor with Rowan, Penny Haywood, and Marula Snide?
Marula, I mean, I didn't intend to go there with Marula.
Do not lie to me, Will. It will greatly damage our relationship.
I think it's funny that the empathy requirement is to lie to her, but I think it's better to just be honest about it. Yes, but it was my idea. I thought the corridor was connected to the cursed vaults and was hoping to find a clue about my brother.
I understand why you did it, but you have to realize that you represent all of Hufflepuff. Professor Dumbledore's requested to see you later this evening.
Why? I assume to talk about what did or did not happen in that corridor. I told you what happened. Jane, you don't gotta come down so hard on me.
Good luck, Will. You're going to need it.
All right, Dumbledore, Dumbly-Doo, let's chat.
Thank you for meeting with me, Will.
Of course, Professor Dumbledore,
He's beautiful, isn't it?
Sir?
The quiet knight, the crisp air, who truly puts your troubles into perspective, doesn't it? I oftentimes come here when I need to make an important decision. You are expecting a lecture, but I feel as though you are the one who needs to speak.
I'm going to ask him a question this time. Tell me about my brother. Tell me about the vaults. I got to ask about the vaults. Will you tell me about the cursed vaults?
I'm afraid I don't know much more than you will. I've been seeking out an expert on the subject.
I'm pretty sure you know more than me, Dumbledore, because you have access to the vaults and I haven't seen them yet, so don't play coy with me.
This castle holds many mysteries. I generally recommend exploring those that aren't life-threatening. We can never know everything, but I believe you'll learn more in the coming years at Hogwarts.
Fine, then let's get to them.
All things considered, I believe you have earned 100 points for Hufflepuff!
Alright, well, I actually was not in first place, so that does actually tip us over this time. Can we talk more about the cursed ice and my brother and the cursed vaults and the plot?
We can and we will. Next year. Enjoy your summer holidays, Will.
Which are now out. So, I've completed it a second time. It was not that different. I'm not really sure that we needed to full reset everything, but the skill point requirements were a lot lower, so it didn't take nearly as long to get through this time.
Another school year gone, and yet there's still so much to learn.
It's time for the feast, WillBits. What? The feast? Oh, be sure to check your house cup standing before graduating. We're in first place, and that gives us 200 gems. That is a lot. That's enough to get some fancy outfits, I think. Oh, check it out. You get, oh, that's so cool. Of course our banners are up, but it didn't occur to me that would happen.
Another year at Hogwarts has come to an end. I hope you all have learned much this year, because I certainly feel like I have learned from you. But enough of my blathering. There is a feast to enjoy and a house cup to award. In fourth place, Ravenclaw with 352 points. In third, Gryffindor with 434. In second, Slytherin has 633. And with, what? 1,637 points!
That is in no way accurate! Hufflepuff! Synchronized fist pumps! Offset those animations a little bit and they're less awkward.
Congratulations, Hufflepuff. This year's winners of the House Cup.
We did it, Will. We won the House Cup. I'm gonna drink out of the House Cup. Yeah, I don't think the numbers were that high, but I'll take it because that gives me the first place reward. Oh, I'm gonna spin that on some terrible outfits.
Now please enjoy your feast and enjoy your summer holidays.
Year 1 complete. Oh yeah. That's fantastic. Well, I guess that's the end of year 1. We've caught up to everything, and now we get to progress in the game. So stay tuned next time when I will be no longer skipping around. I will be playing year 2 in earnest. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your patience, guys. And I'll see you guys soon for this game that I think is about to come out soon. But we will be pushing through year 2 until that starts. Bye for now.